Alright guys, we're gonna try something in return, alright? Look, we're gonna go to the return. Y'all ready for it? Check this out. Check this out.
Legendary video. Before I say anything, don't forget to go to ECR Apparel, get you your merch, get your shirt and your hoodie. But listen up, you guys, we have this 2020 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. This one comes with the Widebody kit. So this video is all about the Challenger, but we have this Charger with us, which is the loudest RT that you would actually find out there. If you think that I'm lying, let me rev it up a few times so you can hear it. Check this out. Sounds so loud, but I'm gonna actually show you guys what they did to this engine, what they did to make this car this loud. But really, it's not all about this Charger, but it's really about the Challenger. So with that being said, let's dive right into this video. Man, when I speak a million speak, when I speak a billion tweet, and today we're about to share this video about a billion times because we have another iconic, one of the most well-known vehicle in the market right now, and Dodge Challenger actually take that price. We have this 2020 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. This one is actually the Widebody Redeye. Well, I'm gonna show you exactly why the tall guy review actually love this car so much, because this one is the same exact car that the tall guy review have, except it doesn't come with a sunroof. That's the only difference that there is between this one and the tall guy review Hellcat. So we're gonna dive into the specification and the torque this car comes with, because I already know once you actually buy this car, it's all about the horse and the torque power, man. And with that being said, you guys, let's not delay any further. Let's dive right into this video. Now we are in the front of the SRT Hellcat Challenger. As we know that these cars, the body change from the 2015, I'm talking about the interior, but for the 2021, we definitely can see a big change because this one comes with the wide body kit. So now in the front, we have the same exact massive grille that we've been having for the past 10 years. But there's a little few changes in the headlights. As you can notice, one of the headlights has a hole in it, so where the actually air can flow through easily to help you cooling off the engine, besides having the two massive vent in the hood that give you that aggressive look, and you only find this in the Redeye. So down here we have another grill again to help us with the cooling of the engine, and we have this little spoiler here to actually give you the ground force when you actually drive in, because as we know, this car can actually provide 797 horsepower. But we're gonna dive in this on the side so I can actually show you the Redeye badge, because you don't really see this in any other Dodge Challenger if it's not a Redeye. Because if you notice closely, I'm gonna show you that you're gonna see the little red eye and the little demon signs. Let's jump on the side, that way I can actually show you the logo, and also talk about the massive brakes and tire that we have in this car. With that being said, let's go right now. All right, guys, as we can notice, we are on the side of the car now. So one of the first things that I want to actually bring to your attention is in the head in the demon head, you can see in The eye of the demon is in red. That's the reason why they call it red eye. So, and we have the badge on the side, and as we can see here, you would actually find, as far as the tires in red eye or the wide body kit, all the tires will be wider than any other Challenger that there is out there, except it is a wide body as this one is. For that reason, the tires are 305, 35, 20, and that only goes for the front because the back tires are a little bit wider. They are 315, 35, 20, because the reason why the tires are a little bit wider is to give you that torque power, besides this car being a rear-wheel drive. So with that being said, you guys, let's jump in the back so we can see how much trunk space do we have, because we do know that all the magic happens from the inside. And I got some surprise for you. The interior is killing. It's amazing. I love this interior. So this is actually my favorite interior. So now we're going to actually dive in just a few, but let's jump in the back so I can show you how much trunk space do we have before we go in on the inside. All right, guys, now we are in the back. So first thing that we can actually notice is we have the SRT badge in the back here with the D-Man head on the side. All right, so it's not the D-Man, but it's the logo for the SRT. So let's pop the trunk real quick so we can see actually what we have in the back of the trunk. So we have a button here where we can actually press it twice and the trunk open. So we're not open all the way until you pick it up yourself. It's pretty heavy. And one of the things that I really like, that I really admire, is the fact that they put the little red accent on the mats also. So you can see all around the mats, we have the little red accent on the mat that would actually match the inside. And besides, we have some red key, and I'm going to actually show you what you can actually do with your key. And now we have a pretty decent trunk space. I'm not quite sure if you're going to move your whole house with that car, but as far as putting a few luggages and groceries and stuff, and I think this is a pretty decent trunk space. And besides that, we do know that we have some back sensors in the back. And one of the things you can actually do with your remote, which is actually fall into convenience, is the fact that you can actually start your car with the remote. And let me give you a little test on how this car sounds like. So with that being said, let's try it right now. God, Jesus. Woo! Man, I'm sorry for screaming so loud, but I love this. Let me turn this off so that way you can hear me. Man, should we try this one more time? Let's try it one more time. Let's try it one more time. Check this out. Check this out. 1, 2, 3. Boom! There you go. There you go. Boom! All right, guys. Now we're about to go inside. So as you know, I'm always covering the option that you can actually have with your key. As you notice, we have some red key. If you see that you have red key, you already know we're not playing no games out here. We're not playing no games. But anyhow, you guys, you have the keyless entry option in this car, where you can actually just press this button here to lock your door, or you could just put your hand to it like this to open your door, which is pretty real easy. And like I just showed you again, you can start your car from the outside with your remote, which actually just showed you earlier. You just lock the doors and press this twice, and you just let go of it, and boom, the car would fire right up. And what would happen is all your AC, everything will kick on, and hey, you're ready to roll. But with that being said, here is the surprise. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Voila! Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Man, I feel like I lose all my professionalism. I said, you know what, let me just go all the way in with how I feel about this car, all the way through. But let me kind of give you guys a little peep on how sick this interior is. And this interior smells so brand new, because this car literally has less than 10,000 miles in it, which is pretty much brand new. Look at the key, man. You got the SRT in matte black and the keys in red. It's to tell you that you don't have any regular Challenger or Charger, man. You have a red key. Because I know these guys, like Tall Guy Review, he be modifying his car. His car is easily can worth $150,000 with all the modification, with all the 4G autos and the rims and the wraps and all the things, man. I tell you, easily by you modify this engine or this car, this car can easily go to from $100,000 to $150,000. Speaking of modification, I actually have a Dodge Charger with me now, which we actually gonna go and do a little sound check, because this car sound louder than any other SRT that there is out there, unless you actually did the same thing that the previous owner did to this car, which we actually gonna show you that in a few minutes. So stay a little longer in this video because there's more to it. With that being said, let's dive on the inside. So let's talk about what this car comes with. At the gate, man, you can see that this car is amazing. Looking at the seats, one of the favorite things that I like about this car is the fact that they actually have the SRT badge engraved into the seats, and with the actually white and red stitching accent. As you can see here, this is actually red and this is actually white. They actually pay so much attention. They pay attention to details. So this car, there's really nothing brand new about it, because I've did so many videos for Chargers and Challengers. So I won't really go in details about everything about this car, because really nothing really changes besides the horse and the torque power. Yeah, the only thing, like I was just saying, that changed in these cars is the horse and the torque power. And as you can see here, you have option to change how the dashboard actually look, and you have the option to actually have the carbon fiber accent and so on and so forth. You can actually build your car from scratch if you actually buy it brand new. But like I said again, there's really not much to actually talk besides the horse and the torque power. Let's talk a little bit about the infotainment screen, because in the infotainment screen you actually have navigation, which you don't have in many Challengers or Chargers. So if you go in radar, let me turn that off because I don't want the AC to actually messed up my video. So let me put my windows down so I can actually get some air. But you guys, as you notice, is we have an 8.4-inch screen that you can actually do so many things with. You can actually control your climates and control the way, control your seats. You have ventilated seats and you have heated seats, and you also have heated steering wheel. So, and also for the passenger, you have that same option, and you have the apps option where you can actually do different things, or you have the SRT mode where you can click the SRT mode and you actually adjust your transmission and your suspension, steering wheel, traction, shifter. And you can put on track, sport, custom, or auto mode, which would actually automatically set up for itself based on how you drive. And you also have the SRT dash. So which you have the SRT dashboard where you can actually set it up the way you want. You can have light shift, chiller shift, or active line locked. So you have so many things you can actually do with your car. You can actually build it however way you want to, and you also have launch control, because these cars are all about enjoying the car. And like I said again, you have map, you have phones, and in the settings you can actually set it up, your language display unit, and so on and so forth, which you guys already know about. And if you don't, go watch my other videos which I go in further details of what you can actually do with your car. So besides that, you guys, I understand now why the Tall Guy Review love this car so much, because because the reason why that I actually admire this car so much is the fact that you have visibility in how practical this car is on a daily basis. And I won't really get tired of mentioning how practical this car is on a daily basis. But let me stop talking. Let's rev up the engine. You see that? You hear that little whining sound? Oh, man, that's crazy. But anyhow, you guys, let's dive right into how many horse and torque power this car can actually provide. This one is actually a 6.2 liter engine V8 with an 8-speed automatic transmission that can actually provide you 797 horsepower and 707 pound-feet of torque. You guys, I had to close my eyes for this one because this is not any regular car you find in the street. That's crazy. This car can almost provide 1,000 horsepower, man. I don't know what you can actually do with that horsepower, but you guys, I don't know, man. I like to have that option regardless if I'm going to use it or not. Hey, it don't matter. Let me have it. All right, guys, we're about to take this car for a drive, but one thing that I think that's worth mentioning is the fact that they call the color of the interior demonic black and red, or red and black. I'm trying to figure out why Dodge be coming with the weirdest name, man, like Hellcat, Demon, and now they call the color of this interior demonic red and black. Huh, that's a little sketchy, but anyhow. But anyway, guys, let's take this car for a drive, man, shall we? I want you guys to tell me if you can hear this. I want you to be able to, well, I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear, but the little winding sound, man. Now I understand why the tall guy review like that sound. That sounds so amazing. Check this out. Check this out. Alright, guys, now we are inside the Charger, man. I never seen a Charger this loud. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Check this out. Woo! Trying to tell y'all, boy, man, stop playing games, man. I never seen a Charger RT this loud, man. Trying to tell y'all niggas, man. Trying to tell y'all, man, the best way to go, man, is to go with Charger, you feel me? As I had promised you guys, as I had promised, we were gonna go into the turtle again. Ah, man, there's traffic. But nevertheless, we could do a couple revs because there's traffic, but we can still do a couple revs. Check this out. We can still do a couple revs. Come on, man. Come on, man. We still can do a couple revs, right? The way it sounds. Look how many people that's gonna be looking. I like disturbing people, man. You wanna check this one more time? Man, let me do this just for y'all, man. Let me do this just for y'all. Y'all ready? Trying to tell y'all, man. All the people looking, man. Y'all already know they're looking, man. Check this out, check this out, check this out. Check this out. I got all the people on the beach, man. If you really wanna get my attention, get you a loud car. I'm at the beach having everybody looking at me, man. Like, stop playing games, man. I feel like do this one more time, but I feel like I'm disturbing people. I'm bad, man. All right, guys, today is another day. We have the RT next to us. So now what I wanted to tell you guys is, if you really want to see, or you want to see me doing the review about what they did to this engine and the air filter cooler, if you want to see exactly what they did to it, please let me know in the comment box below, because I want to do a part 2 of this video. I didn't want this video to be too long. So if you really want to see what they did to this engine, the air cooler, let me know in the comment box below. Said drop the video, and I'll actually do another video, and I'll take more time, and we'll have a little bit more fun actually showing you all the things they did to this car and why this car sounds so loud. But just a little peep, as you can see, the muffler is different. So there's a lot of things that I can actually show you, but let me know in the comment box below if you want to see this video. With that being said, we're gonna put it into this video. So with that being said, you guys, stay tuned, and your boy out. And I want to give a big shout out to Auto Show.
the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat from Auto Show, which I would actually leave the link of their website in the description box below, where you guys can go check them out, man, because they have a lot of cars. They have Porsche, Benz, man, you name it. Just go on the website and browse around and see what you like, man. So with that being said, you guys, let's go.